So I like Spider-Man. Actually, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is easily my favorite Marvel hero. I like him a lot. But I've come to realize that I'm very, very, very indifferent to this one. And that sucks. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Play with him here. For today's video, I figured we can talk about the Spider-Man. Well, talk about Spider-Man in general in Marvel Avengers. This video should have dropped a long time ago, but I've been trying to play a lot more of Spider-Man and just leveling up and just trying to see how my feelings regarding him change as I continue to play him and see if I enjoy him as he is or if I'm not too sure. And it took a while for me to finally get my thoughts together regarding it. And it's it's quite a few things I'd like to bring up really and truly. Yeah, but before I start, if you like my channel, if you like what you see, if you love what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It goes a long way to improve the channel, and it's nice, I guess. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, let's talk about Spider-Man. So Spider-Man was one of the things that dropped on the 30th of November alongside the raid. Spider-Man came with a new mission chain. I'd wish they gave him a story, but they gave him a sort of like a comic book kind of story. I don't mind it. It wasn't bad. Doesn't really do much for me, but I guess from what they showed was interesting enough. The mission chain is pretty fun. You get to use Spider-Man. You get to do some missions with him, and it sort of gives a small story within the game for you to just go through. So that's nice. But all in all, Spider-Man he's a weird character for this game. I really do like him. I really do enjoy him. But I'm beginning to think that we would have been better off with a different hero that matched the game's current gameplay style or the game's current graphic style. Because I'm not too sure if Spider-Man was the right choice for this. And here are my reasons, right? One, before I go into what doesn't work, let me actually speak about what works and what I do enjoy about the current iteration in the game. I think they got his swinging down. It might not be as good as the Insomniac version, but I feel like they did put in a lot of work into how he swings and how you can change his swings and basically how he acts when he's swinging. I think that's really done down. Combat is done well enough, but I feel like something is missing. I'm not too sure what it is, but I feel like something small is missing in his combat. But as a whole, as a general feeling for it, I think the combat is done pretty well enough to accept. He's heroic and his supportability are alright. I've got nothing bad against that. It does the job it needs to do. What else? His skins are also really good. I think he's missing a few more skins, which I feel should have dropped a lot earlier on. And it kind of sucks that Fortnite has his Venom skin a lot earlier than the game itself. The game actually has Spider-Man in, and it's not in like a season or whatnot. Like Spider-Man is actually in the game to be played in the game. And we are still not having the skin that other games are having. Now, I've come to realize, obviously, this was a discourse online, and it is understood that the skin is going to drop eventually, but it's just a bad taste that another game got the skin a lot more before us. Even the Insomniac game didn't get the Venom skin, but at least we can say maybe they are saving the Venom skin for the sequel, because Venom's going to be in the sequel for the Insomniac game. But for the Avengers one, I don't know. I mean, obviously we know that it's going to show up eventually, but it would have been nice to at least get that confirmation before Fortnite dropped his. But it's not a here or there. The skin that's currently in the market are pretty decent, really and truly. So they're not bad, and obviously they will probably eventually add the MCU skins as well, which some people really want. I don't know. I'm waiting for them. I'll probably enjoy them, but in the grand scheme of things that I want, skins really doesn't rank that high. I don't know what they can do to make Spider-Man better. I don't know. But yeah, so here are my grievances there. Here are the things that I really don't like, or the things that have really made me very indifferent to Spider-Man. First thing, his ranged attacks. I don't know if it's the animation they did for him, or if it's just how the idea of it works. But his ranged attacks, when you obviously hold on L2 and he's using R2 in the attacks, just doesn't seem, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't seem right, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't look right. And I don't know how to explain this. I'm pretty sure this probably might be my personal opinion, so I'm not worried if someone else is alright with it. But personally, I just don't, I don't like using my ranged attacks in Spider-Man. That's how much I don't like it. That's how much it affects me, right? It just doesn't do, it just doesn't feel like him. To the voice lines for him, I've not really heard any voice lines from Spider-Man that has made me feel like, oh, this is Spider-Man. Everything just feels sort of generic, and I don't know if it's that I'm not paying attention. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Maybe I'm just not paying attention. It could be that, but I've been doing my best to pay attention, and I haven't felt like I'm playing Spider-Man. It just feels like I'm playing a web slinger, which is eh. 3. I said this in my first video regarding my my thoughts about Spider-Man when I saw the Spider-Man preview for it. I don't like his ult. I really don't. I think in the grand scheme of the way the game works, I think his ult is possibly the weakest. Not weakest in terms of everyone else, but for the kind of character Spider-Man is, I feel like they could have given us a much better ult to match his character, and the one they gave us, I think that would have been better as either a heroic or a support. But as an ult, it makes no sense why that is his ult. Like, he can do a lot more than a giant web ball. Makes zero sense to me. But yeah, it's obviously this sounds like petty grievances to anyone. It probably might be a petty grievance to you, but personally, I just feel like it adds to the whole atmosphere around Spider-Man. I don't like how he plays too much. His combat is good, but his range attacks are not good. His swinging is great, but then he's swinging in the air when there are no trees. And as much as you can ignore it, sometimes in the back of your head, you know that it's just a weird swinging way. Like, it'd be nice if you could at least aim where you want to, obviously, shoot your web at, but that, I'm guessing I'm pretty sure that's gonna break the current gameplay cycle for the game. So I don't know. But yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. I like Spider-Man. I do. I really do. Genuinely do. But I don't know if he was the right choice for Avengers. I think it would have been better if they put in a War Machine or Falcon instead. Someone that I think matches the current gameplay method of the game and current graphics method of the game. And I feel like they could have at least made it work a lot better within their current gameplay design idea than Spider-Man, because I don't think Spider-Man completely works as he should. But yeah, that's all I have to say. That's just my grievances. As I said, you don't have to agree. If you do, if you don't, you can say so in the comments. It's nice to see what people think about it. But yeah, I was gonna make a video about the bugs currently in the game, but I don't really have much to say. The game is buggy as hell. I love Avengers, but the game is buggy as hell, and I really hope that devs fix it. I really hope that they release a patch or an update or something, because I want to do a lot more raid. But yeah, let me not drag on this video longer than it should be. But yeah, thanks for being around, thanks for coming, and thanks for watching the video. Obviously, as I say, if you like what you see, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you guys in my next video. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it should be interesting. But yeah, bye.